Hi there folks, welcome back to my channel, and I'm here with a super quick project share. One is a Memdex card and the other is a really kind of funky artsy pocket letter for a friend, which I'm going to tell you a little bit about. But first, I had a lot of interest in the t-shirt that I'm wearing today, and in fact a ton of people asked if I made it or if I bought it and so forth. And actually I'm not actually sure if standing is going to help you. But I think if I lean back like this, you can see it better. So basically, okay, Rhonda, can you see this? Don't laugh, guys. But okay, so it's 4 pearls, and they're just like the ones we buy at Hobby Lobby, only they're actually sewn on. They're not glued on. And then the sneakers don't actually lace up until the midpoint, like the very top point. And then all it is, guys, is the same ribbon we use. It's a tulle ribbon tied in a bow and then fabric tack glued on. And then there's 9 of our iridescent gemmies, the same ones we use in our work. And I think they're probably just fabric tacked glued on. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pearls sewn on. These jean bits, though, are cut out and sewn. So are the legs and the sneakers. And then there's 4 more of the pearls sewn on the bottom of the sneaker. So I hope that helps, Rhonda. I don't know if that helps. Excuse the mess, folks. We really are cleaning and packing up. So it's going to be a disaster in here until I'm done. Okay, there you go. I hope that helps, Rhonda. Thanks, guys, for loving this shirt. Actually, my husband bought this for me, and he'll be so happy to know that people actually thought it was interesting. He tries to buy me interesting clothes because he knows I like interesting things. So I'm here with a quick project share. We are wrapping up and closing up, but I am getting a few Happy Mail packages and some other special things. Like, for instance, it's Love Letter Generation's birthday, and she has a challenge out, but mostly I just really like her and her channel and her work, so I want to support that. And I have also some other things going out, so I wanted to show you one of them tonight. So this one is just a Memdex card. It's a layered Memdex card, obviously clearly using the Maggie Holmes collection. And actually, I got this wonderful Memdex backing was gifted to me by Carmen in our last swap, and I loved the black and white checker. I didn't have one like this. I didn't have paper like this. I just adored it, so I decided to use it for this project. And you can see that this is really layered, folks. And what I don't know if you can tell, but boy, was this piece bettered by Joanne's telling me about this triple thick, because I used it on this flower, which actually gave it like a really nice dimension before I added the glitter up top. And then, what's really nice is that Carmen gave me a tip about the glossy accents. So I also used those in very key locations, like on the flowers, just to give them a bit of dimension and make this more interesting. So that's what's on here. But basically what I did was I took the large piece from the Maggie Holmes collection. I believe this one is also from Flourish. And I tacked it over. We've got the deer behind that. I've got the lovely Flourish scene with the birds. And then I added in the small little garden cards and a couple of the other pieces, the tiny flowers. I had a little gemmy here just because I felt like I really want... The deer is so cute. I just couldn't help but add a little gemmy on top with the flower. And then I have like just a couple of dots here, a couple of enamel dots. These ones are in the accented colors, that sort of soft teal. And the back is just really simple. It's, again, I have this thing about backs being as interesting as fronts, and I think you're learning this about me. Why I'm covering up my address, I don't know. You all have it from the challenge, so I guess it doesn't really matter. It's a bird and some flowers, and then some information about me, some fun facts about me, and then just this really nice teal trim. And that's it, folks. A simple but very layered Memdex card, and I'm really growing fond of these layered ones. You guys know that I hauled the purse dye one. I like it, but I'm really into these layered ones lately. So that's what I'm making. All right, so moving on from there. So long before I joined this channel, I have a friend, and she is a watercolor painter and artist, and she shows her work all over the US and all over Europe and also in Asia, specifically in Korea mostly, but right across Asia. And we've been exchanging packages like every month forever. We actually co-teach a class together. We teach fine art and creative writing to first-year students, college students. So we've been doing these sorts of things for each other forever, but we just didn't know they were called pocket letters till I joined this community. So folks, this is going to be very different than the pocket letters that we create or that I've even shown here before, because you know how I tailor everything to the recipient? Well, folks, this is really about our relationship with art. And so it's a lot crazier than you're used to because it's really about art and about having lots of different textures and colors because that's what she loves. And you'll see like there's even a real canvas in here where I did a quick cartoon of myself and so forth. So I'm just going to take you through it because I think this might be fun for you because this is so different than what you normally see on here that I just thought it might be fun and wacky enough that you might enjoy it. So the first pocket, you see the taxi because she's in New York, and it's all about her racing. So she lives this really fast-paced life as being a professor, but also being an artist, and she's always running between school and art, and that's what that taxi is about. I added the little dimensional flower because she keeps lamenting that spring has not yet come to New York City, and it's making her crazy. And then this first pocket, she loves like made paper clips. So all I did was I took a piece of ephemera and then I die cut out a bow and I attached it to a paper clip. And I just made that for her because she loves these things so much when I make them for her. In fact, that's like the favorite thing that she wants from me every month because she uses them like in her planner. So, okay, so inside the first pocket, I'll do the insides afterwards, but basically that's the first pocket. And the card inside is, oh, there's a little gorgeous girl, which I'm going to talk about, is just the very simple torn paper, and it says, "Yay for today." And the reason why I left this blank, and it's all that torn, shredded Maggie Holmes paper, is because our deal is, I sent her this, and she's going to paint on it and mail it back to me. So that's why that's blank. So that's the first one. And then the second pocket, as you can see, it just says, "I heart art," and it's got paintbrushes and a whole bunch of splatters of paint. This is a really cool set of like stickers that makes it look like paint splatters everywhere. I really loved it. And then that card is actually really different. It's just a paint tube, and I deliberately, so I want to tell you something about this paper. Each pocket piece in here, I hand painted. This is not from like a Dilutions or a Jane Davenport paper pad. I actually like hand watercolored each piece of paper for this pocket letter because of it being for my friend who's an artist. I wanted to honor that by making the paper myself. And then I backed it on the back with Maggie Holmes paper or other paper, but the front are all canvases I made. So this is just a paint palette and a paint tube with the paint oozing out. So I thought that was super cute. Sorry, they're a little bit harder to put back in, so I'll do that afterwards. And then the third pocket just says love, and she knows, and it's attached with this little paper tassel, which I'm going to show you in a second. So she loves it when I take scraps from whatever I make, and I create something fun for her. So this time I made her just like a little paper tassel with leftover scraps and a little heart, and it's just attached. She just likes things like that, so I made that for her. And then in this pocket is a shaker card. I love it. I love a good tool shaker card, folks. I really do. I have some trouble with the acetate ones, and we'll talk about that sometime, about why I have such trouble with it. And I've actually talked to Lily about it because I'm struggling. But a tool shaker I love. And actually, so does she. So she's probably going to take this and convert it into something in one of her pieces. And I think that's really amazing. Okay. Oops, I lost the goodie. Okay, so that's the little charm thing that I made for her. It's just made out of paper. She just loves it when I take scraps and I make her little charms. So I did that. And then the next pocket is really fun. So this one is designed to look, and forgive me, I'm so sorry this is a little bit slow. It's because these are so dimensional. Okay, so it's actually a canvas. That's not like paper. That's actually canvas. Okay, so it's canvas layered up on pieces of paper. And on the canvas, I drew a cartoon of myself waving hello. And I put it on a little easel. And it just says my life. Meaning this is sort of my life and what I'm doing. And I did put one of my favorite doilies over my watercolor painting for this one. I layered actually a couple of doilies and put it behind. So that was the next pocket. And then in front of that pocket was just like a little, it was a cute little mermaid actually. And it looks so pretty with the doily. I love when I decorate the outside of the pocket and then I put a card on the inside. It just makes me so happy. So the next pocket is crazy busy, right? We have a seahorse, we have a netting, we have a shell with a pearl, we have these gorgeous gold seashell die cuts that I showed you guys last night from the DIY die cuts, right? That are so amazing, that I borrowed from a friend. Okay, so in this pocket, this is some craziness, and I'll tell you why. She loves pockets that open up and reveal a story. So you'll see in here there's like a mermaid, and it's on a layered doily, and you see that shipwreck bottle that I also reviewed. I think that's also from DIY. Okay, and then there's more of those shells, and there's a little clamshell with a pearl. Well, when you untie this, folks, you'll open it up, and there's actually a beautiful felt large cut mermaid, and she's floating. So I'm not going to open it because I don't want to have to retie it and put it back in, but that's what's in that pocket. Okay, moving right along is our next pocket. And again, this one says, "This is me," and it's got a little card in it. And when you lift it out, it has a paintbrush at the bottom. And this is one of those, hand painted again, the background. And then this is one of those little embellishments that I made thanks to Tony Craft Purge. It's the file folder, and this one says Fearless. So I thought she would love that, and I bet you she's going to do something really cool with it. Like she'll attach it to something, or she'll use it for something, and she'll use it in an amazing way. And then the next pocket is, it says Create, Inspire, and it's another paint tube, and you see there's lots of paint, and then behind it is a bird flying, a gold bird flying. And actually, it's so funny because I had just die cut a bunch of these, but actually Carmen gifted me also some. So I liked Carmen's gold paper more than mine, so I used Carmen's. And that's over a banner. And then the next pocket has this really cute flower on it, but that's an overlay on the exterior. On the interior pocket, it's a hot air balloon, and it's over this beautiful watercolor I did. And it just says, "Follow your dreams." I love that pocket, actually. I really do. For some reason, when I look at it, it just makes me so happy. So I hope it makes her just as happy. And then you'll notice the last pocket is clear, which we would never do when we're exchanging pocket letters. But she loves a clear pocket. And my letter actually is not going in here. This is like traditionally where your letter would go. But I have my letter separate. She just likes a clear pocket. And so instead, it's just a goodie. So now I'm going to show you the tassel. So again, really different than what I would normally gift if I were doing this with someone on the channel. But she loves all these like bizarro things. So this is like a really cute woman. She's got like a little ukulele. She's very New York, Brooklyn, with the headband and the little glitter and the glasses. I mean, this is very Brooklyn. So I got this for her, and I dangled it off here with one of these lovely starfish and little clam shells. I attached these little shells. So it's a bit of New York meets Florida, you know, our two lives bridged. And then for her ribbon, I attached like a whale ribbon, right? I attached an ocean ribbon so that she thinks about the Floridian Ocean. Sorry, it's hard to pull out. And the glittery light blue ribbon for mermaids, and the lighter teal one glittery for mermaids. And I attached it loosely because I know her. She's going to take all these ribbons off, and she's going to repurpose them and use them in an art project, which makes me so happy. All right, so let's flip around to the back. Sorry, I've removed all the front cards, so you can't really see what they look like with the paper. But you know I love to decorate the back as much as the front. So in the first pocket, I just have a set of lips, and it looks really, really cool with the first pocket inserted. It just has like a nice look to it, and I really like it. And in that pocket, I am sending her one of these amazing creations. When one of our participants in the challenge sent in her submission, she sent in so many of these brilliant, precisely cut out,
it's
gorgeously.
11 o'clock.
Oh my goodness, this happens every time I film. I really have to turn that off, folks. I am so sorry. Okay, so she sent in a ton of these, and my whole letter actually to the friend is about how Miss Becky is like an outstanding maker because she invented that shadow box and then she did something completely the opposite and is this uber precise creator. So I wanted to gift her one of these and show her because she's never seen anything like this. And I wanted her to see how amazing Becky's work was. All right, and then the next pocket had, and I can't, oh, it fell out already. The next pocket is containing the sparkling mimosa chewing gums from the Project 7 because the money goes towards charity, which she really likes, and it helps out, you know, every day that you give you give this, you also give a free gift. You give 1.2 million hours of shelter for people in need. So she really likes this particular product line. So that goes in pocket 2 where it says, "You are gold." I thought I matched the mimosa theme. And then in the third pocket, which is where the taxi cab was, and folks, I don't know where that just flew out to. Oh, that's right. That's the gift was the embellishment. And then in the flip-flop pocket, it has gone missing, folks, is a couple of like Crystal Light and lemonade and all sorts of powders that she can add to her drinks at school because we go through a lot of water when we're teaching because we're talking all the time, like for 3-4 hours at a time. And so that's what I put in that one. And then in the, in the middle mermaid pocket, the gift for that is actually in the gift envelope that I'm going to show you afterwards. And that's a mermaid bracelet. And then the gift for this one is the actual shaker, the actual tool shaker, because she loves them and she always wants me to make her one. And then down below in the artist pocket is a roll of Jane Davenport color swatch tape, washi tape. She loves washi, and I know she's going to love this because it's color swatch tape. And as an artist, how could she not love it? Oh, and then in your Follow the Dream pocket is the lemonade. This is the lemonade individual serving size pieces, drinks, so that she can drop these into her, like she has this reusable water container that she carries around with her, so she'll add those to her drinks so that she has them before class. And then in the last pocket, the gift is crackling gum pop rocks. So really fun pocket letter. She'll have a lot of fun with this, I know that, and I know that's going to bring her a lot of joy. But the second part to this project share is this envelope. So remember how I showed you those glassine envelopes this week that as long as you can close them, they can go in the flat rate envelope? Well, I hauled these like a month ago where it says I want to be a mermaid, and I found out, like, and folks, this is heavy. Okay, it's not super thick because I was cognizant, but it was heavy. And folks, wait till I show you what I got in here because this is going in that $6 flat rate, $6.80 flat rate envelope. All of this fits in that envelope and closes up. So I'll be able to send the pocket letter and this gift for under $7 with insurance and tracking, which lately is important because one of my packages went missing and I was so upset. So in here, I'm gifting her a pair of, I love these socks. I found them at Target, and they look like colored pencil crayons. Look at them. Aren't they the cutest things ever? And they were at the dollar spot, folks. Super cute. I love them. And then also in here, I'm gifting her the llama stickers that I hold from Dollar Tree. She's going to love these, folks. They're super, super cute. She's going to like the idea of putting sunglasses on llamas. I know her. And then I gifted her these 2 really cool Jane Davenport facial stamps because she's a watercolor artist. I know she's going to go gaga over these. And here's the other one. And you can, I know it's really hard to see on my camera, but it allows you to add eyes and eyebrows and mouths. So cool. And then I gifted her, we always gift each other face masks. So this one is the calm one. It's from Korea. It's got jasmine and chamomile in it. And she's Korean and she always brings me back the best facial products from Korea. Okay. And then in here, of course, I had to give her a Little Mermaid makeup case or pencil case. I had to, just because it matched my theme today this time. And in here, there are the Champagne Dream gummy bears. And there's also this really funny French magnet, and it says, I don't even believe myself when I say I'm going to be ready in 5 minutes. And she's so going to laugh over that magnet. So I loved it. When I saw that, I was like, oh, that's for her. And then in here is also the Mermaid notepad and sticky notes that I found at Dollar Tree like a month ago. And then there's also these like really cool, I also found these at Dollar Tree. They're like little mermaid stickers, but I think she's going to use these as envelope enclosures in the back when she sends out mail. She still writes letters to people. And next, of course, I had to get her these. These were from Michael's, from the $2 bins. And also in here, I found these really cute mermaid sticky notes at Michael's. Look at them. Aren't they great? And then, they're so handy, by the way, for teaching. And then I got these stickers from Hobby Lobby that says, "Let's be mermaids." And then, last but not least, I ordered her this really cool bracelet, which has like a more subtle mermaid on it and a really nice charm, and that goes in here. And then I made her these flags, these wooden flags, and just attached a mermaid. Folks, all of that fit in this envelope. Okay, that's a ton of gifts. And that all fit in here, and that is all going for that under $7 rate for Happy Mail. How cool is that? You know, I really have learned how to send Happy Mail, and great Happy Mail for $7. So I hope this was like really great. I hope you enjoyed the really artsy pocket letter. I know it's so different than what we do, but I thought you might like to see how other people interact with mail and pen paling who aren't crafters or artists in this way. This is in fact like a different kind of artist, so I thought it might be fun for you to get a glimpse. Anyway, I hope you really enjoyed it. If you did, hit the thumbs up so I know. And I hope too that you're thinking about getting these types of envelopes, because look how much I can send to her for under $7. It's amazing, folks. It's just great. Thanks so much. Thanks so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Rhonda, I hope I gave you a clear enough view of this shirt, because it's not that complicated. We can make this. In fact, we use every item on this shirt. We really do. All right, folks, that's it for now. Have a wonderful night, and hopefully, if I'm not too busy cleaning up and packing tomorrow, I will drop in and see you tomorrow. All right, everybody, be well, be safe, be happy, be creative. Bye for now.